Speaking of Chris Christie, because we won't have a chance to talk about him much more, he was up in Boston being interviewed by the right-wing Howie Carr on his radio show. And this is weird because Howie Carr at once gets it wrong about Social Security. On the other hand, gets it right. But Howie Carr has such an animus towards people who are not like him that it... Right, okay, so here it is. This is Howie Carr and Governor Chris Christie.
Isn't it, you know, even if you do rescind it for illegal aliens, though, I mean, you know, I'm older than you are. I'm 63. I started paying into this program when Lyndon Johnson was president, right? Nobody said anything about means testing, you know? Yep. I get a statement every, I think it's October, from the Social Security Administration telling me how much I've paid in.
Now, Howie Carr is taking the classic sort of Republican. This is the thing with these type of Republicans, and this is what like every Tea Party year when I went to like a 9/28 day on the Washington Monument, what they would tell me, and that is, I don't think you should cut Social Security. You know, for us, we'll just cut it for the future paying. So Howie Carr is now complaining that Chris Christie would impose means testing on Social Security, and that would, I guess, pinch Howie Carr's payments. Now, I think he's got a point. You were promised a certain amount, but it's also social insurance. You don't need it, you don't need it. But there's an easy way to do means testing and a cheaper way, and that's just to raise the taxes. Raise the cap. Right.
And now this is you're proposing what amounts to a bait and switch, aren't you? I mean, what's the difference between this and Bernie Madoff?
Well, no, you know, there's a big difference, Howie, because if what you want is to have a massive Social Security tax increase and you want to pay that, then vote for a Democrat. And they'll give you a massive Social Security tax increase to support this program. I don't believe that's what the American people need or want. I think that would be bad for our economy. I think it would be bad for the middle class in this country. And I'm saying that for folks who have been extraordinarily successful in their lives, that we're saying you really need to take a Social Security check every month. And we're talking about folks who make over $200,000 a year in retirement income, Howie. And so I understand things change in the world, but the bottom line is that something's going to change. Either we're going to go and means test and raise the retirement age, or we're going to see a massive tax increase in this country to support the program as is. I am against increasing taxes on the American people, and that's why I think you'll see other candidates who will just ignore the
Is $80,000 a lot of money?
$80,000, you just get less than you were proposed to get. $200,000 where it's phased out, and $80,000 in retirement income, Howie, is a pretty decent amount of retirement income for most people.
But it's not like
it's not $7,000 a month, Howie.
Hey, listen, I inherited $2,000 from my parents. Okay, I'm just speaking here. That's all I got. I own an apartment building, and I bought it with my own money. I saved. I scrimped. I'm going to get a union pension. Governor. Yep. And you want to take you say that I'm going to be making too much in retirement, that I have to give up my Social Security?
I didn't say you have to give up your Social Security, Howie, unless you're going to make with that union pension and the other things over $200,000 a year of retirement. Then yes, I say you.
You know what's fascinating about this conversation is Howie Carr. You could tell at one point he's like, oh, wait a second, I'm sounding like a douchebag because even in retirement, I'm going to be making over 80 grand. And I forgot that that's actually a significant amount of money in retirement, never mind in not retirement. Median income for a family of four in this country is $45,000. I don't know how many kids Howie Carr has. Maybe he has 12. And maybe he had them late in life.
I've been getting busy over the last couple of years, Governor.
Governor, I found when I hit 59, it was just like, that's when it started for me. But here's the thing. the irony is that imagine Howie Carr at $80,000 a year in his income. He doesn't get, and he's got to justify, like, I only had $2,000, you know, it was given to me when my parents died. That's all well and good. You earned your money, Howie. I'm happy for you. But here's the reason why means testing is so ineffective in terms of saving Social Security or saving money or whatever it is that they claim. And it's because you need to create an apparatus for it. It's much better to just tax people who are making that money on the front end when you're collecting it, just lift the cap. But also, imagine Howie Carr now, where he doesn't get his Social Security. The next day, Howie Carr is on radio going like, why should they get it? I only got $2,000 in inheritance. I had to buy my own building. I did it all by myself. This is a welfare program. That's why when Pete Peterson supports Chris Christie going out and calling for Social Security cuts like this, it is part of a longer range plan to get rid of Social Security. That's it. You've just seen it all described for you.